Charlie French, Executive Director of the Pennsylvania Fish Commission. We would like you, the fishermen of Pennsylvania, to become better acquainted with the Commission and thought you might be interested in seeing and hearing about some of our activities, all of which are designed to bring about the best fishing possible in the lakes and streams of our state. Each year, over 700,000 men and women purchase a Pennsylvania fishing license. In addition to this number, there are at least 250,000 kiddies under 16 years of age who fish and do not require a license. So I think you will understand it is quite a problem to provide recreation for this vast number of people. Now I'd like to show you some of the highlights of our program. Pennsylvania has 10 modern fish farms. Fish farms are not unlike poultry or cattle farms. Each year, over 100,000 people visit our fish farms. Guided tours are arranged for children, conservation clubs, and other interested groups. The story of trout culture begins in the fall of the year when sexually mature trout are selected for stripping. By gentle pressure on the sides and belly of these ripe trout, eggs from the female and milk from the male are forced into a basin. A single female trout may produce as many as 3,000 eggs. After fertilization, water is added to the eggs and they are washed several times. Here they remain until hatching time. It takes about 45 days for brook trout eggs to hatch. Fish are livestock the same as poultry or cattle and require constant care the year around. Special care must be given each stage of the egg and the growing fish if a good trout suitable for planting in Pennsylvania waters is to be produced. The growing trout at our fish farms are for the most part held in ponds or raceways. Trout ponds must be cleaned periodically to lessen the possibility of a disease outbreak. Spring water, when used for growing trout, may require aeration to remove harmful gases and ensure an adequate supply of dissolved oxygen, a vital need of all fish. The feeding of fish in our hatcheries is a big job in itself, for it requires not only that the diet be nutritious and at the same time economical, but also that the food be prepared and fed in such a manner that it will be readily eaten. The Pennsylvania Fish Commission has developed a satisfactory diet consisting of marine fish and other animal products. We have found that our trout grow well on this diet. At a trout hatchery, as much as 5 tons may be fed in a single day at the height of the growing season. However, by buying food in large quantities and storing at refrigeration plants at the various hatcheries, the Fish Commission has been able to keep the cost of the trout diet on an economical basis. Last year, our specially designed trucks transported 2.5 million trout to streams and lakes all over the state, sometimes on dirt roads and often in bad weather. trucks will carry trout to well over 4,000 miles of streams, or about the distance from New York City to San Francisco and back as far as Denver. Actual planting of the fish is a cooperative project of our distribution agents or messengers, our fish wardens, and the local interested sportsmen. The bulk of our trout are liberated just before or during the open season. The Fish Commission makes a fair distribution of trout as is possible in the public waters of the state. We must be guided by the ability of that water to support trout, the fishing pressure expected, and many other factors. Trout fishing in lakes is gaining popularity in Pennsylvania. Our biologists, who are constantly conducting surveys in the field, have found a number of lakes which are biologically suited to trout. Now, under intelligent management, which includes trout plantings, these lakes afford good fishing, and anglers thereby gain 2.5 additional months of fishing. Although our story so far has dealt largely with trout, we are equally interested in providing good fishing for bass, muskies, walleyes, pickerel, perch, and other warm water species. These studies are in the form of a biologicals inventory and include an analysis of all factors affecting fish life and fishing. By examining scales taken from fish, it is possible to tell how old they are. Technicians of our management unit conduct many other tests and determinations on these waters. A determination of temperatures from surface to bottom may be an index of the species of fish best adapted to a lake. Census is often conducted to learn the numbers and kinds of fish caught per unit of fishing effort. Sometimes in sampling fish populations, an overabundance of small panfish or horsefish is found in a lake. Measures are taken to alter the population. Draining a lake and removing the existing fish populations may be necessary in extreme cases. Thus, a successful fish population is not determined by numbers of fish, since high numbers mean small fish. Rather, it is a suitable ratio of fish of all sizes, including many of catchable size. The continuous inventory of our lakes and streams is designed to bring the best possible management to our waters, and this, in turn, means good fishing. This is Dedication Day, or D-Day, on Virgin Run Lake in Fayette County. It is our desire in this portion of our program to bring lake fishing to those parts of the state where public fishing waters are now limited. Many people bring their fishing tackle and start fishing right away. We are currently making 2 plans to create another new lake in western Pennsylvania, which will be only 23 miles from downtown Pittsburgh. Our lake acquisition agents are searching constantly for lake sites located in areas where they will furnish fishing to the greatest number of anglers. I hope you have enjoyed seeing and hearing these highlights of your commission. And in closing, I'd just like to thank the hundreds of individuals and sportsman groups throughout this Commonwealth who have for many, many years given us the very best cooperation possible. And all we ask is that you bring your problems to us as you have in the past, and I promise you that we'll do everything possible to cooperate and help you. Thank you very much.